We open on the Virginia courthouse logo, which is a guy with a boob standing on a bloke that's dead. Objection, speculation. Everyone rises as the judge and mysterious jury enter. Yeah, nah, bloody Penny says, sit down, thanks for being on time, dickheads. Johnny's lawyer talks like a professional. Amber's thinking, shit, that guy seems pretty good. I wonder how much he costs. Her lawyer, Ben Rottenborn, approaches the jury to give his statement. He looks for his mark, nails it. He presents his cropped, scanned copy of Amber's article about Johnny. He's like, I refuse to read news online. I refuse to buy the internet. I'm a newspaper guy. I deleted Facebook before it was cool to delete Facebook. I reckon this fella wants to be a bloody actor, Jono. This Sheila then gets up and reminds me of one of me mum's friends banging on about a friend of a friend of a friend's dodgy son. Cut to the logo. It's a morning tea break. What's this? Oh, it's an ad. Yeah, I guess I could smash Maccas while I watch this shit show. Day one ends with Johnny's sister getting in a nah fuck you deadlock with Rottenborn for about 4 hours. And yeah, bloody day two, Johnny shows up, lots of people yell from the gates, Johnny, I've got flowers for you, over here, Johnny. Amber arrives, everyone at the gates is like, oh, hey Amber, hey, yep. Johnny's friend and neighbour spends half the day reading his old text messages. I don't know what we were fucking on about there. Rottenborn and Mum's friend spend 2 hours looking through their folders. It's like they've crammed for an exam the night before. The manager of a building where Johnny owns an apartment confirms for 2 hours security footage from the apartment is real.
Yes.
Day 3, Amber wishes her personal assistant didn't exist. She has an incredibly fun time with Mr. Rottenborn.
That's not what I said. You're trying to put words into my mouth. I don't appreciate that.
Logo, morning tea, mutual abuse, multiple types, a shitload of it, says their marriage counsellor. A friend of Johnny's is like, oh, yeah, yep, nah, yeah. Oh, he does do drugs. I tell you what, he can hold his piss though. Penny ends up kicking her out because she's been watching TikTok videos of the trial, unfortunately. Johnny's personal doctor is like, yeah, it does take a lot to put the wanker to sleep, and he always texts you, like, at all hours. Day 4, his personal nurse also confirms Johnny sends lots of text messages and it's tricky to get him to go to sleep. Sean, the security guard, talks about injuries he saw on Johnny. Objection, foundation. Objection, hearsay. Objection, speculation, compounding. Objection, fuck me dead. Someone take me back to my bloody island. Has the new season of Better Call Saul started yet? Hey, who's up next? Jason Momoa, please like my Instagram posts. Day 5, Johnny commences talking about his childhood, his family, and of course his dodgy-ass marriage. Whoever's in charge of the live stream is like, guys, we need to make this a 2-shot. Let's make it a 2-shot with both of them in it. That will get a fuck ton of views on YouTube. Day 6, most of it is peaceful. Johnny talks a lot about drugs and detox. It's kind of educational, to be honest with you. Logo, clock, lunch. Late in the day, the cross-examination begins, which means it's Mr. Rottenborn's time to perform.
Good afternoon, Mr. Depp.
Good afternoon, Mr. Rottenborn.
2 years before either the online or the print.
I'm sorry, I was just going to finish my
I think you
answer.
answered my question, sir. Thank you.
Oh.
2 years before the online. I'll move to strike this as hearsay, Your Honor.
All right, I'll do that.
It's a pretty simple yes or no question, which is...
You'd like it to be, sir. Nothing simple in this case.
And on it goes. Into day 7, Rottenborn continues to be the lead actor in his own hard-hitting courtroom drama show.
I'm sorry, I was talking. Is that all right?
You'd answer my question. We'll take a look at the next exhibit. Thank you.
Yeah. As long as you're happy, sir.
The climax of the cross-examination is reading out bad publicity Johnny Depp's had throughout his career.
The first one is entitled, is from The Guardian. Do you see that?
Apparently drunk.
Yes, and friends and family seriously concerned about him. Here's why.
Yes.
Correct?
How did they know?
The next article, Johnny Depp has a clear and epic sense of entitlement, ex-managers say.
Yes.
Published in the Hollywood Reporter, correct?
I was in a lawsuit with him, sir.
Reportedly drank heavily and was constantly late on the new Pirates movie set. Did I read that right?
You did, reportedly.
The next
These are
article,
all hit
also
pieces.
from May
These
10th,
are dregs,
2017.
sir.
Mr.
This
Depp,
is a pathetic attempt.
Johnny Depp's star power looks as wobbly as Jack Sparrow on a plank. Did I read that right?
You read that very, very well.
The next one, Hollywood Reporter,
This is hearsay.
June
is it not?
21st,
Your favorite
2018.
word.
Multi-million-dollar lawsuits, a haze of booze and hash, a marriage gone very wrong, and a lifestyle he can't afford inside the trials of Johnny Depp. Did I read that right?
You did. You should read the article. It's
And the
wonderful.
last one, Alison Boshoff reveals why Hollywood's reeling over what's being called Johnny Depp's career suicide note. Did I read that correctly?
You did. Who's Alison Boshoff and how does she know?
I won't lie, this court case has had more fan theories going on than good old Game of Thrones. It has been engaging as fuck. Mr. Rottenborn is like a villain or character in a Johnny Depp film directed by Tim Burton. Although the whole spectacle is feeling like high fantasy, it is important to say that it's incredibly serious and overall very sad. It's real life. The dirty bloody laundry is out there. When you listen to Johnny's foundations talking about his early life and abusive upbringing, it's just very, very sad. And then exploring his marriage with Amber going to shit, battle with addiction, opioid detoxing, it's very, very sad. I think Mr. Rottenborn has proven and shown evidence that Johnny is ill. Depression, anxiety, insomnia, addictive personality. He does have outbursts of anger. He smashes shit and self-harms. I think those things have been proven. Playing 5 minutes of audio of the conversation where he asks Amber to cut him is hard to listen to. It then feels like all these flaws and faults and personal issues, we're being asked to go one step further and conclude that he's physically abusive towards Amber as well. That feels like the play by Rottenborn, like he is being a bit manipulative to get the jury to go, well, if Johnny did all that stuff, surely he got physical with her as well. Surely. But maybe not, you know, like he may never have gotten physical at all. But let's make sure we play devil's advocate against popular opinion because it's important to question if you're getting caught up in an echo chamber. Like, we're essentially saying that Amber created fake makeup and took photos of herself portraying herself as being physically assaulted. Like, that's the lowest of lows, that she 100% told lies and created lies and fake evidence for the purpose of getting back at him, getting money, I don't know. We're attaching some motive to her creating falsehoods. And hey, we also have to ignore Ricky Gervais's truth bomb jokes about Johnny.
Johnny, everyone thinks he's shy, okay? But he wasn't shy this day, and he's got a wicked sense of humour. If people knew what he was really like, his career would be over. Don't pick on me. The audience are always going to be on your side.
It's hard to ignore Ricky's truth bomb jokes about celebrities. We often praise him for it on most occasions. We love him for it, but yeah, I find that clip interesting. It kind of is unfair to say there's truth in his jokes at the end of the day. Sometimes, maybe. I don't know. Objection, speculation, compounding. Because another thing that feels so clear is that Johnny's sense of humour is dark. I mean, it's dark as fuck. I feel like that's truthful to his persona. His texts to friends about his marriage, they're so cynical and intense, but that's kind of how he is with words, I think. I think that's truthful. Gee whiz, if someone went through my text messages to people I was close to from a decade ago, it would probably look pretty tacky and grotesque at times as well. I've called a lot of people shit cunt. Nah, I have. We've all texted sloppy, emotional shit before. Anyway. The easiest option is to say, well, they're both fucking idiots and abusive to each other. So let's all get on with our lives. There's worse shit happening in the world. But yeah, that's taken the easy way out. The only question in this defamation case is if he beat her up. It seems truthful that she got physical with him, like it does from all the audio recordings, and that will be interesting to hear when she's on the stand. But yeah, did he get physical with her to the point where it justified her article, her op-ed? I want to keep seeing how this plays out. But yeah, fuck me dead. Bloody Rottenborn is a character though. Absolutely fair dinkum fact. He's a character. What do you legends reckon? Let me know your critical analysis in the comments below. See ya.